Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kalira Espas, a food scientist who is very passionate about poultry keeping. If you are watching this video, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell such that every time you upload a video, you get to know. Now, there are very many systems of poultry keeping, but there are two that are most commonly used. One, the deep litter system, and two, battery cage system. Deep litter system is where the birds are kept on the floor of the chicken house. The floor is covered by litter, and the floor of the chicken house is made of concrete. Battery cage system is where the birds are kept in cages. These cages are made of galvanized wire meshes, and the birds are kept in levels. The birds are given water by use of nipples. The feeds may either be given to the birds automatically or manually. These systems have got both advantages and disadvantages. We shall start with advantages. Number one, egg production. For battery cage system, egg production is high. This is because the feed conversion is directed to egg production. The energy, since these birds are not allowed to move, the energy that will be used for movement is all converted to egg production, hence increasing the number of eggs that are being produced. Unless in deep litter system where the birds are allowed to roam around, the energy that would be converted to egg production is used for movement of the birds in the chicken house. Also, in battery cage system, the birds don't come into contact with the eggs. This reduces the chances of breakage of the eggs, unlike in deep litter system where the birds are in contact with their eggs and the chances of the eggs getting broken are high. Number two, risk of infection. In battery cage system, the birds don't come into contact with their feces. This reduces the risk of infection, unlike in the deep litter system where the birds come into contact with their feces. This increases the risk of infection. Since these birds come into contact with their feces, diseases like coccidiosis, since there is a spillage of the water, coccidia may develop and the birds may be infected by coccidiosis. Number three is space. For battery cage system, it requires less space since the birds are kept in levels like level 1, level 2 and level 3. But for deep litter system, since the birds are just kept on the floor of the chicken house, you require way much space, like for at a stocking rate of maybe 6 birds per square meter. But in battery cage system, you can keep way much higher birds. Number three, labor. For battery cage system, the labor requirement is less, since most of the things are done automatically, like water is just put in a tank and it flows automatically up to the chicken house. Maybe you need workers for collecting the eggs and doing few simple things around. But for deep litter system, you need workers to collect the eggs, to feed the birds and do the cleaning around the chicken house. In battery cage system, like for a flock of 10,000 birds, you may need around 1 to 2 workers. But for deep litter system, for 10,000 birds, you need a minimum of 4 workers. Number 5, maintenance cost. For battery cage system, the maintenance cost is way much higher because you need to unblock the nipples almost on a daily basis. You need to maintain the cages themselves. But for deep litter system, you only need to change the litter. There is no much maintenance cost that you incur. Number 6, stock taking. For bird trackage system, it is very easy to count the birds on the farm, since the birds are not in constant movement. But for deep litter system, it is very hard to take account of the birds, because the birds are always in constant movements. And for bird trackage system, it is also easy to identify if some workers have stolen some birds, because you know how many birds are in every cage. But for deep litter system, since it is very hard to know when somebody has removed one of the birds, since all the birds are just mixed together. Number 7, initial cost. The initial cost of a bird trackage system is way much higher, because you need to construct the chicken house, you buy the cages, you install the cages, you buy the birds, you buy feeds. But for deep litter system, you only need to construct the chicken house, buy the birds, buy the feeds, drink. Now there are some disadvantages of bird trackage system. One is fatty liver syndrome. This is a syndrome where birds become too much fat. Now that in bird trackage system, the birds are not moving anywhere, they become too much fat. Number 2, the birds become paralyzed. The legs of the birds become paralyzed, since these birds are always standing. The legs of the birds get paralyzed. Then if you are using cages for breeders, they always develop bruises on the chest muscle. This lowers the quality of the meat and consequently reduces the prices of the birds. Thanks for watching my video. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell such that every time you upload a video you get to know.